Dave Snyder here. It's the 31st day of October 2013. And I'm just wondering if anybody remembers me talking about the Schrodinger crater hitting here next to Greenland, or leaving its print here next to Greenland, right here by Iceland, where I show this, where I've said, I made that video so long ago showing that Greenland hits, or that the Schrodinger crater hits this spot right here. This is why you see the circular pattern in the weather. Now, they used to show the circular pattern a lot better than they do now, and it might get better as the season changes a little bit, because the weather is kind of boring on the Earth right now. Anyways, I pointed that out before, and I just saved this picture just a few minutes ago. This picture of the weather, I saved it just to see if there was something that I could work with there, because there's usually something. So I brought it over here, where I already had this reversed image of the moon surface, where Schrodinger is. This is the one that's in the Marianas Trench. I got it overlaid. It doesn't really matter where I have it overlaid, actually. But here's how I align this. Let me turn off the weather here, and this is the picture I saved, and how I aligned it. Let me show you this right angle here. Basically, I had to get this point like right. Actually, I noticed that afterwards, but I just check it out. Okay, you see how I got that aligned? Where this line follows this, and you can see like this, where this comes to like this point right here, and look at there's the point right there. Okay, now check it out. Look where Greenland is. Look where Greenland ended up right here. See the shape of Greenland right there? Look at the lunar surface. Just look. Now I'm going to go up there and I'm going to save Greenland right now. I'm going to save Greenland, and it's going to fit right there. You know damn well it is. You know it's going to fit, because I told you Schrodinger hits right there. So let's just go up there and save Greenland. Save it from the moon. Okay. I think I already have it already. I'm pretty sure I already got it somewhere. So it's going to go this way. Right? Yep. You can see Greenland there, people. I mean, just give me a break here. I mean, I'm trying to show you some important stuff, and I can't believe it. People just don't want to see it. Okay, so here you go. Greenland. I know it's in here already. So let's pull that up. And that might be too big a picture, but we'll try it. It'll work. Greenland. On the moon. Lunar South Pole. It's kind of showing me that I got the moon too big right there in this picture, but not too much. It's not that much too big. I know people think the moon is small, but it's not. That's a bunch of bullshit. Look at it fit right in there. Look at that shape. Fits right in there. Then you got, look at this even. Jesus. I mean, it's unbelievable. Look at this V right here. See the V? Look. Right there. There. Then Greenland, right? I mean, I just threw that up there. You just seen me do that. There it is. You can check that yourself. I told you Schrodinger hits right there, and I wasn't lying when I said that. There it is, right there at the curve of Greenland. You can probably pull up one of the video I made a long time ago that shows that. But that's what the weather showed me. The weather showed me that. Led me to this right here. That's what the weather led me to. In just a minute. I mean, a long time ago I put Schrodinger here, but I mean with this area, but I haven't worked on it in so long. I mean, it's just, but you can see it in the weather, people. When you see a circular pattern in the weather, anytime you see a perfect circle in the weather, anytime that's about 1,100 miles in diameter, let's just say 1,000 if you want. If you see a perfect circle anywhere in the weather, clouds, radar, whatever, it's 1,100 miles in diameter, that is Schrodinger's print on the Earth. The weather shows it, and because the weather shapes itself to the Earth. The ocean floor, the land, it shapes itself to that. That's why you see outrageously weird shaped weather patterns all the time. I mean, it's not random. The Earth looks like this underneath this. They're not showing you the exact ocean floor either, but that's what you see, the big circular pattern right there, right? That's a big circular pattern, about 1,100 miles in diameter, if you look at it. So, just thought that was important. You know, I mean, I'm trying to show you something important here. I really am. Let's just check the rest of this picture. I want to check the rest of it real quick. I haven't even looked at it. Oh, look at the weather even fit it. Weather kind of fits it even. Check that out. Interesting. Now, let's see where it is in the ocean, on the Earth too. When I take it away, it's probably the same impact. It's probably all the same impact or something. Let's check this rest of this over the moon here. Oh yeah, you can see the whole outline. This whole outline up here. There's Greenland right there. Look at that shape of Greenland right there. And you could put Mare Oriental over this too. It'll fit over it too. But the Schrodinger being there it's more, I don't know. It's the South Pole hit it. They all have the same print on the moon. All the big craters are from the same, hitting the same place on Earth. I know it's just total bullshit, right? Right. Think that. Go ahead, think that. I'm so right. I am so right about this. People just cannot stand to be wrong is what it is. People just cannot they don't want to be wrong. And I've been wrong a lot of times with a lot of the things I've shown. I'll be the first to admit it. But you know what? I'm not wrong about this. It at least shows that they're trying to show that the moon hits the Earth. At least that. If it didn't hit the Earth, then they're trying to show that it did, and that'd be impossible because it's a pattern, people. It's a pattern that goes together without the moon. Without the moon, it's a pattern. The Earth pattern goes together regardless if the moon hit the Earth or not. But the moon helps you put it back together again. It just does. So there's Greenland. You can clearly see Greenland. Here, let's check it out on the Earth. Let's see where it is on the Earth. Take this moon picture away. Take the moon away and let's see how it fits here. Because this one here I know is not the same impact. It couldn't be. Well, I guess it could be. Because I always saw Greenland right here. I know Greenland was right here, actually. Greenland was right up here, right in this spot right here. Because you see that V right there, that V right here? If you connect that, if you put that right there and line that right there, there's an island. Let me show you over here where it really is. From this point to this seamount right here, this one right here that used to be an island or whatever, this seamount right here is the exact same distance from the center of this seamount right there to the center of this V right here, right? It should be like 2,100, 2,200 miles, something like that, right? Okay, well, if you go over here, down here, I know you're going to think it's just coincidence, but it's not. You're going to go from Hawaii, and you go down to the V. Okay, there it is, 2,100 miles, right there. So I know it's the same exact angle, this V cut, and they say that it doesn't happen in nature, but there it is. It's the exact, you can take out a protractor, measure, check that angle, and check that angle right there, and it's exactly the same as this angle in South America, right here, same angle, measure it. There's no way you get the same thing that many times. They even say that you can't even get a straight line in nature, but I mean that's total bullshit. There's so many straight lines in nature, it's unbelievable. I don't know where they could even get off saying something stupid like that. But there you go. There's that same angle. Let's see. Let's measure this angle to this spot right here. That looks like the same spot. Watch. I bet it's 2,100 miles to that spot right there. Holy shit. Look at that. Oh, man. See, you've learned new shit every day. Every day. Every single day trying this. All because the moon led me to this. But there you go. I mean, I could have did this without the moon, but there it is. You see, that's the same angle. Check it with your little angle checker, okay? Measure the distance from the center to that island. Do the same thing up there by Greenland where I just showed you. From here to that seamount. Do the same thing at Hawaii. It's the same angle, exact same angle, exactly. That's the first thing I worked on when I started doing this was that building the supercontinent over here by the Marianas Trench, rebuilding everything right here because this is where it all happened. It all happens here, and everything's been spread out by more recent lunar impacts with the Earth. The one that creates the big flood on Earth that kills everything on Earth, kills the dinosaurs, and pushes up the mountains and everything else. So you can think it's whatever you want, but if you don't see this, you're wrong. You're wrong, wrong. Or they're fucking putting out a bunch of bullshit. It could be that too. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, they're putting out phony information. The whole Earth must be fake, and the weather must be fake, and the moon must be fake. It's the only way I'm wrong. All right, have a good day.